Hi, so this is Debbie from Pilates here, and we're just going to go through week 2 of the men's things. So from here, guys, you just take your feet wide as you feel comfortable. So for guys, you may feel that you're better off with a bit of a wider stance as well, and maybe your feet turn out a little bit as well. So we just want to be a nice, comfortable stance for you. And again, just sort of thinking about your breathing just for a moment. Taking a couple of deep breaths in and out, and bring your mind and your body together. So again, we've got the hands here. We're breathing wide and full into the rib cage, and breathe out again. Okay. And we'll breathe out again. That's great. So you're kind of feeling as you're breathing in, you're breathing into your rib cage here. And as you breathe out, you lift your pelvic floor, navel towards your spine. So everything comes in and tightens up around your transverse abdominis. Again, relaxing the shoulders, breathing in. And exhale. And you're just feeling where your body's feeling at the moment. Is it tight in places? Is it a bit more relaxed in places? You're carrying tension in your neck. You've got your body weight to one side or the other. How are your hips feeling? All that sort of thing. Okay, so we're just bringing our focus, mind and body together with that one. And now we're thinking about the toes. So we're bringing up the toes, lifting up the toes, and letting the toes go down. We're lifting up the toes, and then letting the toes go down. Can we do that a couple more times, please? So what you're doing is stretching the tendons all the way along from the back of the heel into each toe, and coming back down again. Okay, lengthening your body out like this. Just make sure that your knees, your hips are in line, that your hips aren't too far forward. If I turn to the side, it's very easy for people to be like this. We want to make sure the abdominals are in, the tailbone is lengthened, and your quads are really doing the work for standing up nice and tall here this way. Okay, shoulders. We're thinking about the hips now. So hips, feels feet together, and we're going to just contract the abdominals and then try and lengthen out through your quads. So lengthen out through the quads and then release. Lengthen out through the quads and then release. We'll do that a couple more times. Lengthen out through the quads and release, and then lengthen out. So you can feel how your body should be. Hold it in that position. So you should have a good, comfortable band around here now. One, from the breathing, and two, because we've now sort of released through the hips. So from the side, it would look like this. So you're kind of bringing up the quads so you can feel that engagement, and then we're letting it go. We're bringing up the quads so you can feel the engagement, and then letting it go. And then bringing up the quads and just find that halfway position where your spine, your pelvis is in neutral, and we'll carry on with the rest of the class here. Okay, that's lovely. So from there, hands down by the sides. Let's take a little bit of movement. So no frills, just reaching to the side and just feeling whether you are a little bit tight or whether you're okay with this. Okay, feeling from side to side. Lovely. And now start to bring the hand up a little bit more, and the hand the other way. And again, lifting up a little bit more. So we're using the hand as a weight now. We're using the hand as a weight. Just moving the body backwards and forwards there. Okay, we'll do one more. We come back to neutral. Okay, now bring the hands up, and we're going to rotate the hands onto the shoulders. So bring the elbows up. Make sure you're keeping that tailbone long. Elbows all the way up to the ears and around. Let's do that 4 more times. And around, and we'll do that 3 more times. And around, and we'll do that 2 more. Right the way up, all the way back. So you really want to open out through that body. And we'll go in the opposite direction. Take a breath in, we go behind us, we bring the elbows up, we go behind us, we bring the elbows up. We'll do that again, we'll do that 3 more times. And again, 2 more, keeping that pelvic floor lifted, and we've got 1 more, lovely. Okay, bring those arms in, bring those arms out, bring those arms in, bring those arms out, bring those arms in, and bring those arms out, lower them down. Let's take the hand up, reach up to the ceiling, hand the other side. Reach up to the ceiling, and again we've got 4 more of these, and 3 more, and again 2 more, and again 1 more. Okay, take a deep breath in. So we can bring the hands together here, and we're going to rotate to the side and then come back in again, and we rotate to the other side and come back in again, and again rotating to the side and come back in again, and rotating to the side. come back in again. Lower the hands down. We're going to take a little bit of a roll down into the body, and I want you to bend the knees and then lengthen your head out and then come back up again. Reach all the way up to the ceiling, we'll come back down, we roll down our body, we lengthen through the knees, lengthen out through the head, come back all the way up again, reaching up as tall as you can. Can we do 2 more of those? Inhale, exhale, chin runs down, try and keep the knees bent, lengthen the body away, bring the body back up, and then come all the way up, reach as high as we can. We've got 1 more of those. Take a deep breath in, chin towards your chest, all the way out and all the way back up again. Let's start to get some movement into these hips. So we're taking our balance. We're going to take the leg over to one side. If you need to hold on to something, please feel free. Leg goes out, so we're opening out into those hip muscles. And we've got 4 the other way now. So 4 here and 3. Lovely. We've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Let's go on the other side. Let's go for 4. Lovely. And whoops, 3. Got what I was going to do there. 2 more. And again, 1 more. Lovely. How can you hold your balance? Is it the same on both sides, or is your balance a little bit more compromised on one side than the other? 2. And we've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Taking a deep breath in. Bring the hands up to the ceiling and let's come down on the floor. Exhale. So we're going to come down, rolling down onto the floor. So the way that we can do this, if you feel you can, the way I've shown you to do your halfway house is to come out down to here and then lengthen the spine, drop the shoulders, and then come all the way back up. If you feel you can though, you're going to take a deep breath in, the chin's going to run down your chest, and you're going to go all the way down to the floor, making sure that your bottom doesn't stick out. Keep the weight in the centre of the feet and bring your body back up again. See how you feel with that one. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale and exhale as we roll down. Lovely. And we'll go forward now onto all fours. We're on all fours here. Okay, so make sure your wrists are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips, and you haven't got a short body like this. I want you to create some space between the ears and the shoulders and take the knees back so you've got some length in your body. Now if you remember last time, I said to imagine a pole on your back, and we just did sort of lifting and lifting. Now I'm going to actually get a pole and use that. So here's a pole, and we're going to take the pole, I'm going to put it on my back here, and you've got to try and keep the head up and keep that body up the whole time. Take a deep breath in, lift the stomach, let it relax, lift the stomach. So if I overlift my stomach, I'm going to knock my pole forward because I'll be bringing in my shoulders. If I just lift my stomach to help my back be flat, that's what we want it to be like. So we're going to go from there. So we're lifting the stomach, shoulders away from the ears. Now take a deep breath in and extend one arm. As you exhale and inhale as you bring it back, you should feel abdominal work here. Inhale again, exhale as you take the arm out. Whoops. Okay, just moving my pull. And then bring that back again. Now can we extend the arm and the leg? Keep that pole there. Both shoulders are level, both hips facing the floor. And then bring it back in again. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift away. Inhale as we bring that back. Can you do that again 4 more times for me, please? Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we lift away, shoulders level. Inhale as we come back in again. Can we do that again? Now start to think about extending through that leg, extending through the knee, and bringing everything back in again. We're going to do 2 more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we take it away. Inhale as we bring it back again. And then we'll do that again, please. Exhale as we take it away. And inhale as we bring it back again. Now I can ask you to take it away and lift. Arm is by the ear, leg is by the hip. Bring it back down again, keep everything level, and bring it back in. Inhale, shoulders relaxed. Exhale as we take the other hand out and leg. we take it all the way up, arm up by the ear, thumb up, come back down again, and draw everything back in. So watch out, because the knees will want to get closer to the hands and to each other. Take a deep breath in, shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale as we lift up. Inhale as we come back down. Exhale as we lift up. Inhale, straighten out that leg as we come back down. So ideally you want to be doing about 8 to 10 of those, 8 to 10 of those. And then we're going to go on to a VW. Now last time I did a VW and we did it in a standing position with the arms up and the band here. Now I'm going to make that a bit harder for you, because I'm going to take away the lower legs a little bit more. We're going to do it in a kneeling position. So from there we're going to come up. Abdominals are in, because we don't want the stomach sticking forward. The abdominals are in. We're going to bring the hand in front, and I'm going to use a pole this time, but we can quite easily use the band as well. We're going to take the band up. We've got our V here. Now, without bringing your head forward, I want you to bring those back muscles together so you can really feel that resting here. Then come back up, and you can see quite clearly the V here and the W here. So what I'm not doing is not allowing my stomach to do this, and I'm not allowing my head to do that. I want to keep the body and the head up. Okay, so we're going from that W and we go up into the V and we come back into the W. We keep the abdominals in the whole time. So again, if your neck is compromised and your head likes to come forward, this is going to be a challenge. You've got to keep the head back. Take a breath in, push up, and then exhale, come down. Of course, if this causes you any problems, you can take the hands up, and then you can come down in front here. Take the hands up, and then come down behind there. Okay. With your breath as well, so take a breath in at the point of effort, which is where you're squeezing. So here is where you breathe out. Here is you breathe in, and there is where you breathe out. Here is where we breathe in. Here is where the effort is, breathing out. And again, you want to do maybe 8 to 10 of those. So pause the camera and let yourself do that. Okay, lovely. We're going to just put that to the side. Okay, so now we're going to do the clown. So the clown is to try and make your hips work a little bit better. So we're now going to go onto the floor, and you can come onto your elbow here, or you can go all the way down if that feels more comfortable for you. Whatever you're doing, you want one hip on top of the other, one hip on top of the other. Okay, so from there you want to lengthen the body, not leaning forward too much. Try and keep your shoulder one on top of the other. So we're going to keep the heels and toes super glued together, and we're going to lift underneath here. So here you can see I've got a big dip where everything's hanging that way. Push that hip away, and you're going to feel that underneath you lifts up a little higher. It lifts up a little higher. We're going to hold in that position, and we're going to open the knee, and we're going to close the knee. And this is what we did last time, without rolling back. So none of this rolling back business. Try and roll your hip up and the leg back. Okay, we're going to do that again. And down. Keep that hip perfectly still, don't let it roll back. And so I'm going to do a few more on my side here, so lying down, and again we're up in this position, and we're down here, up in here. So this is your choice. We're not letting the body rock and roll. We're not letting the body rock and roll. So we did this last time as well. So the way that we can make this a little bit more interesting, we can take this up and we're open out through the toes and the heels, now down to the knees, now down to the toes, now down to the knees, now down to the toes. Tip and tilt, tip and tilt. Okay, and you should feel a little bit of work going on in this muscle, these muscles here. And again, you can do that exactly the same way if we were up here. Tip and tilt, tip and tilt. Okay, we've got 4 more, excuse my cat, 3 more, and 2 more, and one more. So you should do quite a few to feel that you've got a little bit of hip action. I want to extend through the hamstrings now, so I want you to lay down. Make sure that arm goes straight up instead of reaching forward like this. So we want the arm up. Lovely. And then we're going to reach down with the arm in this position here. Fluffy, move out of the way, love. Move out of the way. Fluffy, move. Oh dear. Okay, so from there, tipping and tilting. So we've done that one, yeah. So now we're going to lift that leg up, lift the leg up and push to the end of the mat. And then we're going to bring that knee up, and then we're going to push to the end of the mat. And then we're going to bring that one up, and then we're going to push to the end of the mat. Then we're going to bring that one up, and we're going to push to the end of the mat. We're keeping the body from we're keeping those hips long, so they're not dropping down here. Keeping the hip up, push to the end of the mat, and away. Keep the body there. Push through into that heel, and away. And we'll do that one more time. Okay, now bring that leg forward. 1 and 2. Take the leg back, 1 and 2. Take the leg forward, 1 and 2. Take the leg back, 1 and 2. Take the leg forward, 1 and 2. Take the leg back, 1 and 2. Let's do that again, 1 and 2. And we'll go 1 and 2. Lovely. Bring those knees in, let's swap over to the other side. I'm swapping over to the other side now. So we've got the legs down, we're in that position. So level 2 is up on your elbow with your chest lifted, or you can bring your arm back down onto the floor this way. And again, we're starting with the hips one on top of the other. Don't let them roll forward or roll backwards. Keep them level here. And make sure the arm is forward, not reaching that way. So you're working with extension. Think about this hip. Is it down? Push that hip away. And now, without moving the hip, lift and open. Don't let that hip roll back. If you can do this against a door, so much the better. So much the better. Okay, we've got 4 more. Really push back, and you're going to find one heel strong and one heel is not as strong. Not as strong. 2 more. And 1 more. Okay, now we put the leg up and we tip and we tilt and we tip and we tilt and we tip and we tilt. Try and get a good movement, a good range of movement through those legs. Lovely. We've got 3 more and 2 more and 1 more. Lovely. Okay, and then the final one, keep the body long, bring the leg up and then push, flex the foot into the heel. So when you bring up, the toe is flexed, push into the heel. Bring that toe up and then push into the heel. Again, bring the body up, push into the heel. We've got 4 more and 3 more and 2 more and 1 more. Lovely. Keep those toes out and swing those legs forward. 1, 2, and then take it behind you. And again, 1, 2, take it behind you. 1, 2, and again forward. 1, 2, take it behind you. 1, 2, and again go forward. 1, 2, take it behind you. 1, 2. Lovely. Bring that leg back in again. Okay, now we're going to go onto our backs. So we're going to roll over onto our backs, and you're going to get I'm just going to move my camera down here a little bit more. You're going to get a shoulder bridge in. So we're bringing that camera slightly forward. So we're now into the shoulder bridge here. Wriggle your hips away, wriggle the head away, try and reach this way as far as you can, lengthen your spine. Take a deep breath in, shoulders up to your ears, shoulders back down, shoulders up to the ears and shoulders back down. We'll do that one more time, shoulders up to the ears and shoulders back down. Create that space here. Nice long body, and now let those shoulders come down into the ground, opening the chest. Take a deep breath in, tuck and tilt the pelvis. Just contracting and releasing. Find your neutral again. So neutral, tip, neutral. Up, neutral. Tip, neutral. So you know when the hip flexors, which are here, join in. Okay, one more the other way. Lovely. Find your neutral. Now we're going to keep those arms lengthened as we tuck the tailbone under and start to lift up as high as the rib cage and come back down again. Take a deep breath in. Let's go all the way up. Keep the knees together as we go all the way up and then back down again. We're going to do that. We're going to go all the way up, reach up as tall as you can. Take the weight away from the shoulder into the legs going this way, going forward. Glutes are firing up, abdominals connecting. Take a deep breath in, let the rib cage come down and then the hips and then all the way down. Let's go again. Take a deep breath in, lift up and roll forward, roll forward. Take the weight forwards, lift up, get that glutes really working. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So you're bringing down your upper back, your mid back, and now your lower back. Let's go again. Take a deep breath in again. Exhale as we go all the way up. Reach up as tall as we can. Lift the chest and then come back down again. Coming back down. Make sure these knees don't go too wide. Keep them level as we come back down. This time we're going to hold all the way up the top there. You're going to keep your fingers on your hip bones so you can feel what's happening here. Take a deep breath in and can you just lift a heel and lower your heel. Lift the other heel and lower the heel. Don't let the hip drop like this. Keep this up at the time. Glutes working. So from there, lift the heel, lower the heel, lift the heel, lower the heel and roll back down. So that segmental articulation of the spine is what we want. Let's go again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale as we come up. Segmental lifting up all the way through. Right the way up. Shoulders relax back and down. From there, can we keep the hips level as we take one leg up and we lower one leg down. Keep those hips level as we take one leg up and lower one leg down. Hips stay level as we take one leg up and one leg down. Keep tucking under, keep tucking under. Don't let the back arch. Tuck under. Lift up again and come down. And again, lift up again. Keep your fingertips here so you know. And down. We'll do one more. Keep those buttocks up. And last time. And lower down. Lovely. Take a breath in and exhale as we allow the body to come back down. Rib cage, pelvis, tailbone, full length. Where are your shoulders? Take a deep breath in again now. And now you're going to keep the pelvis perfectly still as we inhale and we float up one leg and we lower. Keep those hip bones still, float up one leg and then the other. Try and make sure that you keep both hips on level. Don't let the body sort of jolt to one side as you pick one leg up. Keep it level. Nice long spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pick one leg up and lower it down. Inhale, exhale as we pick one leg up and lower it down. Can we do that again, please? Picking one leg up and lowering it down. And again, picking one leg up and lowering it down. Now we're going to go up with one leg and then the other. One more time. And then the leg that is nearest you, I'm going to hold my hips up to the ceiling, but I'm going to drop them. So this is all about control through the core. Drop the knee, keep the hips facing the ceiling, come back up. Drop the knee, keep the hips facing the ceiling, drop back up. And again, dropping the leg and then coming back up. And again, one more, dropping the leg and then coming back up. So if you found that was enough for you, that's great. If you want a little bit more, take a deep breath in. Peel that foot away. Peel that foot away. No jolt in the back. Lower that leg and lower that leg. Keep a sort of a peach in the back of the knee here. Lengthen the spine. Pick up your head and pull your head away from your shoulders. Pull your head away from the shoulders and we'll go again. Take a deep breath in. The left leg comes up this time. Hold the body still. No, none of this. Keep the body still. Abdominals in. Pick up the other leg and lower down. And lower down. We'll go again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pick that leg up. Inhale, exhale, pick that leg up. Inhale, exhale, put that leg down. Inhale, exhale, pick that leg down. And we can do that 4 more times. Okay, so you should feel that you've got your abdominals a bit more under control here. And we'll go up, up, down, down, and again lift up, lower down, lower down. We've got 2 more. Okay, alternate your legs to start with. Alternate the legs, 1, 2, lower down and lower down. And the final time, leg up, leg down, leg down. And now just drop this leg to the side, pick that leg up and just circle the knee. Let's get some movement into that knee joint. A little bit of movement in. And the other way. And then lower that leg down. Drop the other side away. Pick this side up, keep the hips facing the ceiling, and we're just moving through the legs. And the other way. Well done, everybody. So then we're going to do one of the central stretches, hands out, toes and heels together. Make sure your body's long. Drop your heels to one side, and as we drop the heels over, one leg is going to come up, one leg is going to go down. You anchor this side down and let the body just relax. If you want to, you can pick up that top leg and put it across on the floor just to give you a little bit more leverage, but it's important this shoulder stays down. Lovely. Change those legs. Let's come back to the center. Square your body off again. Make sure your neck hasn't lifted. Pick up your head, nice long neck. If you need to, put something underneath it. And then let's go to the other side. So you want this top leg to be on top of the bottom leg rather than up like that. Bottom leg on top. And then if you want to, take that leg across. But it's important again, the other shoulder stays down. The other shoulder stays down. And then bring that leg back up. And we're going to bring the arm back over. And again, just to open out through the chest, arms here now. We're just going to open back and we're going to come forward. Doesn't matter what your hips are doing, just let your body move. And we've got 3 more. And we've got 2 more. And we've got 1 more. Okay, let's go back over to the other side. And we do exactly the same on this side. So, body comes down. And again, just move my pole from there. Just open out the chest. Come back again. Open out the chest. Come back again. Open out the chest. Come back again and open out the chest and come back again. Last one. Okay, so we're coming back up again. We're going to go into that standing position and we're going to just check and see how our back is, how our body is. So I'm from here standing up nice and tall, and again we start with the body, we start with the arms. How do they feel? Do they feel any better reaching backwards? Any better this way? Okay, and how do the hips feel? Do the hips feel a bit looser? Okay, and then we can just test rolling that leg around and rolling it back again. Rolling that leg around, holding your balance, rolling that leg back again. We just do that once more each way, rolling the leg around, rolling the leg back, and again the other way. Whoops, I fell over my concrete there. 1 over there and 1 back again. Take a deep breath in, reaching up to the sky, bringing the hands in front. Can we rotate a little bit more behind us, keeping those knuckles there. Rotate a little bit more and then coming back again. 1 more. And let's see how your sideways movement feels. So we're going down to one side, and again we go down to the other, and we go again. 1 to one side and 1 to the other. Lovely. Finally, chin to chest. Roll out, lengthen out, and then roll your body back up again. Reach all the way to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, chin to chest, roll down, come all the way out, and then come all the way back up and reach up to the ceiling. So week 2, guys. Well done, everybody.